expecting parents will say they hope for a healthy baby regardless of sex. But as WDSU medical editor Dr. Corey Hebert tells us, there's a high percentage of moms who have a specific gender in mind.
Determining the gender of your unborn child has usually been based on old wives' tales. But if you're like 83% of hopeful moms, you do have a gender preference and may wonder if it's possible to tip the odds in favor of a boy or a girl. Attempt to get pregnant when the moon is full and you'll conceive a girl. Eat lots of red meat and your boy is in your future. Sound ridiculous? Well, according to a 40-year-old theory created by Dr. Landon Shettles, determining the gender of your child is as easy as attempting to conceive on a schedule. On the other hand, most modern research suggests that influencing your baby's gender based on the timing is statistically very unlikely to make any difference. To understand the Shettles method, remember Biology 101, where you learn that a woman's egg contains one X chromosome. Meanwhile, a man's sperm can contain either a Y chromosome, which joins with the egg to make a boy, or an X chromosome, which joins with the egg to make a girl. According to Shettles, boy-making Y chromosomes move more quickly in a woman's body, but are also less hardy and die faster. On the other hand, girl-guaranteeing X chromosomes don't swim as strongly. However, they live longer in a woman's body. Based on that idea, Shettles explains that it's vital for a woman to know when she's likely to release an egg, and this can be tracked by taking one's basal body temperature daily, by washing the cervical mucus, or by using an ovulation kit. Once ovulation has been predicted, couples who want a girl should try 2 to 4 days before the woman releases her egg. To make a boy, just reverse the terms. Try as close to ovulation as possible. This will put the short-living, fast-swimming male sperm even closer to the already available egg. Proponents of the Shettles method swear that it's 75% accurate. But remember that nature actually provides a 50% chance of having one's desired sex anyway. Additionally, it can be very hard to track an ovulation schedule, which can be thrown off by changes as subtle as a new medication or an increase in sexual activity. Because of this, the medical community doesn't put much stock in any method to influence the sex of your baby. However, many doctors encourage eager couples to give it a go anyway. It cannot hurt at all to try. I'm medical editor Dr. Corey Hebert with your Weekend House Call.